What's going on, guys? It's K-Dub here with another episode of Crypto Zombies. So it's Friday, it's the weekend, we made it. Congratulations. And if we have a look at what is going on, another beautiful green day. I will take that. Now, having a look at what is going on in the markets, we do notice that we have a $143.4 billion market cap. Bitcoin is up yet again. Beautiful day today, guys. If we have a look at the biggest gainers on the front page, we have Repo up 36%, Basic Attention Token 28%, Tezos, Maximine, Kucoin, IOST, Kyber Network, NEM, ABBC Coin. Another coin that's doing really well again today, guys, is AERGO. You guys know I'm a huge fan of this project. They've been doing very, very well lately. They are just going up and up. Obviously, they're still on the third page, so they have a long way to go. Personally, yeah, could there be a bit of a pullback? Definitely, but I still see this market cap easily hitting 30. Personally, in my opinion. So that's just my long-term outlook on that. But having a look at what is going on in Bitcoin, we have so much good news to talk about today. Number one, we broke through the 20-week moving average. And number two, we broke through resistance, finally, from this freaking downtrend that we've had for how long now? Finally, we broke above it. And also, as you can see right here on the 20 weekly, it was not very often that we were above it. You know, we had a little bit back here in July, and let's see, a little bit back here in March of last year, but that's really it, guys. So, I mean, considering that we are now sitting above the 20 weekly moving average and we have just broke out of this insane downtrend, this is incredibly bullish for Bitcoin. Let me zoom in a little bit so you guys can get a little bit of a better look right here. See this white line right here? That basically is that white line is this purple line right here. So having a look, we've clearly broken out of it.
I have waited a long time for this moment, my little green friend.
And look at this, stopped right there at resistance. How crazy is that? Like, you can't even fake this stuff. But here's the thing. What do I personally see happening? Well, I don't want to make too much of a crazy prediction unless we get that, Bitcoin might have an April Fool's joke up its sleeve, right? But, I mean, obviously you're probably going to see something like, it might kind of play around this area, it might touch down here. But I think this right here, personally, this area, this blue area, that is such a key level, guys. We tried to break out over here. We tried to break out, where was it? Back here, but we just kept wicking above it. So that's really what I'm looking for, guys. Now, obviously, if we have difficulty breaking out of that, what could end up happening? Well, in that case, then, we may end up coming here. Hopefully, we get supported by this, which is the 3,946, but if not, we could go down. By the way, please do not take a picture of that. That is the worst drawing I've ever done, but hopefully you guys were following me. So basically, guys, that's the situation. That's what's going on. And yeah, it's a really good day. Let me get rid of these really, really ugly drawings right here. So yeah, that's basically it, guys. So I think that we could potentially come up here, touch this blue level, and then maybe test the, support again. But right now, it's a very good day. I don't want to ruin it for you guys, but just obviously be careful. Interestingly enough, the Fear and Greed Index is sitting at 50 as well, which is weird. I'm curious to see what happens when it gets updated in the next 15 hours. I would expect it to be much higher. Now, here's the thing, too. I wanted to talk about April. So as Josh pointed out over on Twitter, April has historically been a pretty good month for Bitcoin. Why? I don't know specifically. It could be anything. Maybe it's because a lot of people get their taxes back in the USA, because April's kind of like the cutoff. I don't really know personally, but as you can see, 2011 up 358%, 2012 2%, 2013 43%, 2014 only down 3%. It's not that bad. 2015 only down 3%. Not that bad. 2016, 8%, 2017, 29%, 2018, 33%. So the question is, are we on for another super positive April? Well, I'll tell you one thing. We have the halvening coming up in May, and we do know what that means. So I was pretty much saying between now and May is do or die. I don't really care if we have a crazy crash at this point. I mean, if Bitcoin crashes down to 2,500 at this point, I don't care because I'm calling an instant instant V-shaped bottom, and we're coming back up, and that's it. You heard it here first, folks, but obviously let's not get too excited. Let's have some look at what's actually going on. I wanted to talk about a few charts. So the first one is the number of unspent transaction outputs. Now, this is really important. During the crypto peak at the end of 2017 and early 2018, the UTXO levels had reached 67 million before falling sharply as the great sell-off accelerated. So it was around August last year, the trend reversed and they started to increase again. The curve steepened as the year began, right? So you had levels of unspent transaction outputs have actually just surpassed their previous all-time high and are now a definite sign that Bitcoin accumulation is real. And I also want to switch to another chart real quick. Now, these are called HODL waves, right? They're another indicator that people are buying and holding Bitcoin. So this one currently has been updated by Twitter analysts FlibFlib, who also included historical times that Bitcoin accumulation occurred before the next big bull run. So looking at the chart, it's clear that 2018 was very pronounced and picked up all the way through consolidation. As FlibFlib observes, the, falling from 6K showed a big uptick in coins moving between the lower ranges. Also, if you guys want to see the original unedited chart, you can come over here to blog Unchained-Capital. I will drop that below for you guys in the description. Oh my goodness, remind me tomorrow updates. Okay. So, lost my train of thought. Yes, other things I wanted to talk about today. So, we have basically, March 28th, which is yesterday. Lose track of time over here in crypto world. So, yesterday, we saw 383,106 transactions confirmed on the Bitcoin blockchain. This is a record for the past 12 months, according to data from blockchain.com, as you can see right here. I know it's wash trading. I know. I hear you guys. Just let's entertain this for a second, okay? But we also have financial ratings firm Weiss. You guys saw that, right? They said that this is basically the best time that you could be investing, or to quote them, the best time to invest could be very near, right? And also, with reports like these and companies like BlockFi offering 6% annual interest on their Bitcoin savers account for people who plan to hold their positions for the long haul. You also have Universal Protocol. They've got all different kinds of things. They're working with Cred Earn, 10% on Bitcoin holdings. It's not hard to be looking at the longer term and investing over day trading, which is what Tim Draper has been recommending, who is very bullish, and he's calling for a 250K price by 2020. So you can see this post right here from Anthony Pompliano, the United States can pay any debt. We'll get to that in just a second. But basically, you can't print more Bitcoin, right? So that is the thing. And here's something interesting. At a limited supply of just 21 million, that's not even enough to have one Bitcoin per person in one country. Okay? Definitely not enough for the whole world. There's 7.4 billion people, right? So what is he referring to? Well, here's something that I want to show you. And this is exactly why we need things like Bitcoin and cryptocurrency to save us from, this traditional system of just printing money. Here, let me play this for you guys real quick. It's only a few seconds. You see right here, 22 seconds.
Are U.S. Treasury bonds still safe to invest in?
Very much so. I think this is not an issue of credit rating. The United States can pay any debt it has because we can always print money to do that. So there is zero probability of default.
Yo, did you see that guy's face when he was like, we could print, look at this guy. He's just like, what did he just say? So yeah, that's definitely something to keep in mind. Also want to talk about some really good things. We're going to have a really quick rapid fire video today because it's a very good day in the market. So this week, reports have revealed that two major funds in the crypto market, you have Pantera Capital and XRP Capital, are finalizing a $175 million fund and a $100 million fund, respectively, with freshly raised capital. But who would do this in such an ugly, terrible bear market where Bitcoin is just going to zero, right? Well, investment firms like Pantera Capital, the first Bitcoin dollar fund in the cryptocurrency sector, have been successful in raising hundreds of millions of dollars during a very steep correction because investors remain confident that quality projects will survive the so-called crypto winter. We got our good buddy Tom Lee over here. I'm sure it's a very bullish prediction, whatever it is in that video. And just getting on, reminding you of what I said yesterday, what Tom Jessup said from over at Fidelity. He said, in terms of our pipeline, prices haven't really had an impact. If anything, they are institutional investors are as encouraged now as they were when prices were higher. So this is a good thing moving forward. Now, it's time for some crazy coin news. So Dan Larimer, from EOS, so he posted on Twitter, how many people would you have to hold hostage to censor all transactions on your decentralized chain? How long would it take to recover? Somebody replied more than 21. I think that was a bit of a jab at the block producers, to which he replied, what is your chain? I could take down Bitcoin and Ethereum for quite a while with just 3 pool operators. Come at us, bro. Come at us, bro. So things are getting wild. Things are getting crazy, guys. We also have Kucoin announcing that it has partnered with Simplex to re-enable users to purchase certain cryptos via credit card and debit card. So the partnership makes it possible for Kucoin clients to purchase Bitcoin, Ethereum, XRP, Bitcoin Cash, Litecoin, with USD and euros in over 100 countries. Now, you might be asking yourself, what do you mean re-enable? Well, it said that they had a major upgrade to their platform last month. So as a result, they actually had to temporarily suspend credit and debit card payments. But now they've been re-enabled again. And as I said, they've added XRP. And it looks like BSV. I'm not sure because they wrote it as BCHABC. So I don't know which one they're referring to, but maybe you could buy Bitcoin SV too. Let me know. I don't know. So moving on, we have the mainnet coming up from QLC. You guys know QLC is a project I've had on the channel before. They used to be on Neo. They're migrating to their own mainnet now. So you also have Go QLC, which will introduce some amazing features, public chains attached to staking contracts, including token mintage, voting power, confident usage. Every QLC holder can stake their NEP5 QLC to deploy the contracts, get access to various applications, functions, and in the same time, receive Q gas. So I am not 100% sure, but I think this would be very similar to Neo gas, Ontology gas, stuff like that. So yeah, pretty excited about that. Definitely, I want to use this when it really gets ready. So I'll let you guys know how that works moving forward. Also, as you guys know, Basic Attention Token is doing very, very well today. What was it? Up 28% today. So just kind of wanted to talk to you guys. It's a little bit of an older article, but now's the time that it probably matters the most. And this just basically goes into the difference between Brave ads versus Google ads. So if you guys want, you can read the difference. Also, just to let you guys know, if you hate watching ads on these videos, I am a verified Brave publisher, so you can just watch my videos and tip Basic Attention Token, which is totally cool. That's getting away from centralized crap. So yeah, and if you use my link, you do get $5 worth of Basic Attention Token. You could use my link below, obviously, guys. But you don't have to. You could just download it, but if you use my link, you get $5. So yeah. Also, moving on, we have the Tron Foundation has now announced a new acquisition, CoinPlay, a blockchain dApp store. So Tron's just buying up everything. Basically, CoinPlay is a hub for blockchain dApps that include software and games as well as indices and ratings of cryptocurrencies. The App Store also plans to include transaction volumes and support of multiple platforms in the near future. The App Store has been built with the goal of easing new market entrants into the space. Now, I do know, I'm not going to talk about it here because it's been floating around, but I guess Tron has been under some accusation. People weren't really happy with the Tesla giveaway. They were a little concerned about I don't know, something about if it was a real person or they accidentally gave it away to a bot. I really haven't been following it, to be honest with you, but there is something. So check that out if you guys are interested in more of that juicy controversy. Speaking of juicy controversy, there was a bug in the code of Stellar that had allowed an attacker to generate 2.25 billion lumens back in April successfully. They quietly patched the bug in version 0.6.2 that was released in May. And the only thing that they had noted about it was this. They said, fix inflation bug that would calculate the wrong amount under rare circumstances. So Stellar didn't make a blog post or overly public announcement or really say anything about it. Instead, what they ended up doing at the time, which this represented 25% of the XLM supply, they basically ate the loss. They burned 2.25 billion corresponding tokens from their reserves to true up supply. Their goal was to prevent dilution among average holders. So on one hand, not too happy about stuff like this happening. On the other hand, I think they did the right thing. I can just see the comments now. Oh, decentralization. No, they should have never been able to do that. I mean, listen, guys, I'm all for decentralization. But, for example, You remember what happened with the Bancor hack when everybody lost their funds, but they were able to freeze the funds and return them? Half the community was like, thank you so much, I got my money back. The other half was like, screw that, backdoor entrance, that's not decentralization. I hear you guys, I hear you. But the thing is if that was your money, if it was your money on the exchange with the Bancor hack, would you be like, yeah, well, you know, there goes my money, decentralization, or are you kind of happy that they reimbursed you, right? So I think they did the right thing here by fixing the overall price, because it could have, you know, obviously have really affected it. So good on you, Stellar, good on you. Also, we have United States energy firm Ameren and Canadian software engineering and solutions company Opus One Solutions exploring potential use of blockchain technology. So Ameren, which currently services around 2.4 million electric and 900,000 gas consumers, will examine blockchain as one of a range of options in its clean energy initiative. As of May last year, Ameren was listed among the top 20 U.S. gas and electric utility firms. So there you go. Also, check this out. Are you a fan do you use Airbnb? Well, digital gift cards and mobile phone refill provider Bitrefill has added an option to make Airbnb reservations with cryptocurrency. So you should be able to use, they say you will be able to use Bitcoin, Ethereum, Dash, Litecoin, and wait for it, Dogecoin. Awesome. The card is technically a voucher product, meaning that obviously the customers purchased the US dollar equivalent. Airbnb itself does not actually accept cryptos. We get it, but it's a step in the right direction. One day we hope that, you know, we can move beyond just this like voucher kind of gift card system. But a lot of people bring up the whole tax situation, right? When did you buy the crypto? When did you, sell the crypto? So, the tax situation is going to create a lot of issues with these retailers accepting it. But moving forward, this is a good step. And this is definitely, like I said, a step in the right direction. Also, Coinbase custody is now offering staking. What? Yeah. So they're offering it. They're starting with Tezos, apparently. And it says it says client assets will remain inside Coinbase's fully insured cold storage at all times, mitigating risk to investors. Since staking requires some funds, they're going to put up their own coins initially. After deducting Coinbase's fees, clients can expect to earn about 6.6% annually, the firm says. Guys, you're not going to get that in a bank. You are definitely not going to get that in a bank. And before we go, I have one story that speaking of banks, that I wanted to bring up. So this woman, she had a savings account right here. She had $72,000 in it. And basically, her bank, SunTrust, declared her account dormant in April and closed the account because she hadn't touched it in 5 years, right? So yeah, I mean, she was able to get the money. It wasn't really a big deal, but I just kind of wanted to point this out to you. Like, Bitcoin never sleeps. Bitcoin doesn't shut down your account, okay? So, I'm happy that she was able to get her money back, but, she did have to struggle for a few weeks with these guys to try to get the money back. So, there you go. That is the news for the day. Hope you guys enjoyed this very short video today. I feel like there wasn't a lot to talk about except for some really great fundamentals and price action. So, yeah, having a look, it's still looking pretty good over here, guys. So don't go anywhere because we have to give away the t-shirt again from yesterday. So remember, it was the size large astronaut t-shirt. So yeah, let's go to yesterday's video. And make sure this is, yeah, there we go. Let's see here. Not drum roll. No drum roll yet. All right, let's pick a random winner. Drum roll, please. Hey, I'm a large. Please, love your channel. Cody, that sounds like you directly are commenting about the shirt. Well, I got a large for you, so you are getting a large. So all you got to do is just go to the About Me section. You can either go here, or if you want to join the official Telegram, the link is here or in the description. Totally free. You can come and chat. I think there's like 4,200 people in the group now. So if you want to join, talk some crypto. So thank you so much, and I do appreciate it, guys. Obviously, everyone that's using the links below, supporting the channel, keeping your crypto safe on a ledger. I do appreciate that, guys. Also, $5 in basic attention token if you'd like to use my link below. And also, I just want to say thank you for everyone that has been sending me Lightning Network tips. You guys rock. I love getting 10 Satoshis in the morning. It sure brightens up my day, almost as much as waking up and just having another opportunity to talk to you guys. You guys are freaking awesome. Thank you for your support. This channel would really be nothing without you guys. I mean, I definitely get up and do this every single day because of your support, and I really appreciate it, and it's totally mutual. Also, as you guys know, we are giving away the ledger on Monday, so any comment on this video will be eligible. So that's it for me today, guys. Thank you so much for coming back to the channel. My name is K-Dub. This is Crypto Zombie. Until next time, stay crypto, and peace out.